Well, it's a really cold January evening and I've just nipped down a local stretch of river. It's very small and usually really good for a bite, but what I like doing is coming out and searching for the fish. Always hard to find with such long darkness hours, but with the help of a really powerful torch, it could be a great tool to find fish in the dark. I've already seen signs. There's a lot of silt clouding up, and I haven't actually seen a carp physically yet, but what I'm going to do is have a little walk up river. I travel really light. What I usually do is find a few fish and drop a few little traps in the edge. So what I'm going to do is have a walk up, see if there's any signs of more carp up there further up the stretch, and if there is, I'll drop a couple of rigs on them for a couple of hours. The torch is a great way of finding them, and they usually don't really spook off the torch. This is really powerful, this one. It's 1500 lumens, so it's a really powerful torch. Looking for signs like the water silting up, what I've already found is generally a sign on somewhere like this that there's carp in the area. Cloudy water is what you'd see sort of anywhere else. But yeah, great little tool and a great little stretch of river really close to home. So I'm gonna have a walk up and see if we can find an opportunity to catch one. Just having a little walk up the stretch of river, noticed one fish sort of halfway up the stretch. He was on his own and just had a little sort of feed and shot off, kicked a load of silt up. Most of the activity has been down at the bottom of the stretch where a lot of the clouding up was. Obviously the carp are there, but the water's a lot more coloured down there. I'm gonna have a little walk. There's only about 50 yards left. It's only a small little section, and get the rods and have a little go for an hour. But yeah, the lamp's proving to be a great addition, as it always is, to finding carp in the winter. And any time of year really I use this method, but it's a great method when you're getting out for short little sessions. I'm literally going to give it 2 hours. If I don't get a bite, I'll head off home. But yeah, let's see if we can find some more. Oh look, there's one. You can see how effective it really is finding them. He's not too fazed by that light, and yeah, he's not even a bad one either. He's got to be nearly 20 pound. He's coming right into the edge. Let's see if we can get a closer look. There's loads up here. Looks like they're having a right old party. Coloured it right up. Feed him 1, 2, 3, probably more. 3 or 4 fish up here. Definitely worth a couple of hours with the rods. Travelling nice and light, couple of rods, couple of buzzers, small unhooking mat, and a little hard case with some pellet and minimal tackle, just how I like it. Nice and light, nice and compact. And not lumbering myself with loads of unnecessary stuff. Just enough to catch a carp. Fingers crossed. Well, got my little tackle box here. My essentials in the lid. I've got scissors, a few spare rigs, bait stops and stuff, a few leads, trustworthy Billingsgate wafter pop-ups. I'm gonna fish one of them on just a slip D rig in the edge, and a little bag of pellet. Low oil pellet this time of year. It's still pretty cold, so I'm gonna tie a couple of bags up, get a couple of rods just lowered in the edge here, one either side of where I've seen the fish clouding up, and sort of give it an hour. And yeah, I'm pretty confident there's fish in the area, and I'm sure there's going to be a good chance of catching. So let me tie a couple of bags and get the rods out. Just sorted the first rod. Just put my bait on. Nice simple slip D rig. Just grabbing my buzzer, hooking a little bag on. I only made a couple of small bags because I just want it to be a little mouthful. Not too much this time of year, just nick a bite. They're already down there feeding. One buzzer, one rod. I'm gonna head over there and lower it in the edge. Well, I gave it an hour down there at the first spot where we see a little bit of clouding up, and I moved up to where I found a few more fish. I've had a double take, and in quick succession I got a small little common, and then another nice one in there that's about 20 pounds. So yeah, chuffed with that for a couple of bites, a couple of quick bites on a really cold evening. Let's get them out and have a little look. Little Nemo. There you go, first one, little Nemo, and a nice little surprise from the small river. It's absolutely Baltic tonight. The fish is literally steaming. So yeah, we're gonna get this one back. I've got a bigger one. He might be 20 pound. So great result. Massive tail on that. Jesus, what a fight for such a small little narrow river. You can see why. Boy. There we go. Beautiful, close to 20 pound river common, and a great result for a freezing winter's night. found them lamping, and yeah, didn't take too long to get a bite. Had a small one as well, and within a couple of hours I'm gonna head off home. I'm certainly chuffed with that. Let's get him back. Can't complain with that. 2 really nice commons and a great result. Nice in and out, a couple of hours fishing, and so close to home, only about 5 minutes away. So gonna get home, get some rest. It's not even 12 o'clock yet, and yeah, had a busy day and a few hours spare, and it's all come good. Little short session, 3 hours, found them, and a couple of small traps and caught a couple of carp, so can't complain. Gonna get in the car now and head off home.